What's up, guys? This is Punky J. Had a dude request for me to do this video, so I thought I'd get on this right now. These are the different crazy orientations of sexual identity. I researched this by going on a dating site called OkCupid, which is a really scummy liberal dating site full of pretentious cunts. And it basically showed all the different orientations you can choose, which is hilarious because asexual was an option on a dating site. I mean, how retarded is that? That a person who does not have sexual feelings would want to join a dating site. I mean, guys, this shows you the stupidity of the left. It's just phenomenal to me. But really, when I was researching these different kinds of fucking identities, it was almost kind of sad. Because some of these identities are like, let me give you guys an example, like demisexual. That basically means you don't have sexual feelings for someone unless you form a strong connection. Guys, listen to me, okay? The fact that they felt like they needed to make this an identity is actually pretty sad. Because that basically says that these people don't normally have strong connections with others, that they just like to sleep around, and be whores. The funny thing is, there's also, but this contradicts what I'm saying though, but there's also an identity called pansexual, and that more or less, guys, is just being a whore. Let's just call it for what it is. Pansexuality, it's based off of this sex god called Pan from Greek mythology. He was like this weird, creepy elf dude that just liked to sleep around, kind of like Dionysus, just a big party guy. And, they have an actual orientation called that, which is really fucking sad, because being a whore is just... That's not cool, guys. You don't want to be a whore. You're gonna catch AIDS. You're gonna I don't know, man. It's got all kinds of risks. And why would you want to be like that, anyways? People, these liberals, man. I've said this in another video. Like, most bis and gays don't form actual relationships. They just sleep around. And if they do form relationships, it's only temporary. And that's why they come up with stuff like demisexual. It's because these people, they don't even know what's wrong and what's right. Guys, people like this are lost. We must have failed somewhere as a humanity if we're going to create people like this who feel the need, to even create something called demisexuality when that should be the norm. But, we must have seriously failed somewhere. And honestly, I blame the divorce rate. I think divorce screws up a kid more so than anything else, even being molested or even losing, it basically is losing a loved one. But I would say divorce is worse than actually literally losing a loved one, because the kid knows that his parent is still alive but can't even fucking see them, and that is just so goddamn terrible. It really is. And shame on us for creating these parasites, because that's what we've done. We've created these parasite liberals, and they're just running amok, man. They're completely infecting our world. These people, they're just like us, but they don't want to admit it. And so they create these labels to hide behind. They create these labels to hide behind. And, people have always done this. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. There have always been like these hipster kinds of people. Back in ancient times, it was the pagans. The pagans were known for being very uppity, very stuck up, thinking that they were better than the Christians. Just real fucking assholes. And, as time went by, they actually developed into other things, like with the beatniks. I mean, that's kind of jumping ahead a lot, but the beatniks, they were like real kind of stuck up people, and the hippies, they were kind of stuck up too. Not quite as bad as the beatniks, But, you know, it's just, it's really sad how things really haven't changed much in the world, and we're living in very troubled times, guys. But more so than anything, have pity on people like this, because, you know, again, quoting the Bible here, they know not what they do. These people are just lost. They need help. Sure, they may do it out of spite to, you know, like these kids and these stupid rebellious kids. They think that they're badass, rebelling against their parents, you know, saying that they're bisexual or that they are this and that, but it's not rebellion, man. It's just stupidity. So, guys, this is Punky J. Thanks for watching my channel. I really tried hard not to be an insensitive douchebag, so if you're bi or if you claim to be any of those things and are watching this, just know that you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm just trying to call it for what it is and how I see it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.